The problem the youths are facing today is because of our parents. They just watch the government destroy everything and expect their religion to save them at the end of the day. So question, is the Nigerian government the problem of Nigeria or Nigerians themselves?
The president said why he's going to become the president of the country is because it is his
own
turn to be the president.
So are we now
and
taking
not necessarily what he was going to do for the people and all of those things.
It was his own turn. Please don't misquote Mr. President. It was his own turn to make a difference. Nobody
the same
voted.
people that have been in power
Yes.
in the last 20-30 years are the same people that are in power now.
Who are the same
and
people?
are the same people that have been,
Obasanjo is no more in
and are the same people
power.
that have been promising us
Yaradua
the
is
same,
no more in power.
You're not supposed to be talking when I'm
Goodluck is
talking.
no more in
You're not
power.
supposed to be talking
Who we
when
have
I'm
in power now is Tinubu. Has Tinubu ever ruled Nigeria? No.
The same things that
So
they
why
said
are you
they
saying
were
the
going to
same
do.
people? These are
The
different
same
people.
sect. The other day, it was just massacre. The other time, it was Kwara. But don't worry, the next government will do better. That's what we keep hearing. But did it actually get better? I don't think, so somebody here says, I don't think I agree with the statement. I don't, the, wait. I don't think I've agreed with the statement from Nigeria Twitter more. The problem the youths are facing today is because of our parents. They just watch the government destroy everything and expect their religion to save them at the end of the day. So question, is the Nigerian government the problem of Nigeria or Nigerians themselves? Who wants to go first?
You know, I would like to
Let
go,
Mr. James, who is a career politician,
you know, not even being a career politician, you know, there is this saying that said that the children are the leaders of tomorrow.
The children are the leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like we the youths, we are the leaders of tomorrow. Understand? So when the leaders of tomorrow are nowhere groomed to lead, how would they lead? So I think the problem of Nigeria is not the government. The government does not have any issue.
But
there. So the problem that we have in Nigeria actually is the parents that we have. The parents, you know. This is why
normally you don't expect a politician to have problems with
understand.
politicians.
See. Let me tell you something. This is why I say the parents. Let me use example now in my house. If I don't get things right as a parent, if I don't lay that foundation, if I don't make sure there's wealth and property for the kids, if I don't send them to school or put them right,
we get the point.
you know, I will not be blaming the government. So actually, the blame is on me. So when it comes to Nigeria as a whole, so you see this big picture of you also, you know, of our parents playing their own parts, understand, in this country called Nigeria. Because if we can come together collectively, understand, and say
As a family.
As Nigerians.
listen, no. I've shifted from there since. So if we can come together, you know, as a nation, as a people that is united, driving one purpose, I think we can actually solve a lot of issues for ourselves. Because now the government that you're actually saying they are the problem are just a selective number of people.
That's why we say that they are the problem.
So they are not actually the problem. So
Because
the
there are
problem
things-
is the parents. It
No,
is-
you can't.
Now the problem
My
is
father
me
cannot.
and
My
you.
father cannot leave his.
Understand?
My father
Now the
cannot leave
problem
his
is me and
household.
you.
My
You
father
know-
cannot leave taking care of his household
Now
and
the-
go and start trying to fix road
You
or
know the-
providing
Now
security
you know
for
the roads,
the
you
nation
see-
when there's a government that's supposed
now
to
you
do
see
that.
the issue. Now the roads are not even the problem. Like the problem we're actually facing here now, that is actually a pressing issue, is maybe I would say insecurity. Understand?
It's not just insecurity, Mr.
Understand?
James. You can't
Apart
say that it's
from-
insecurity
how
alone.
apart from
That's just one of the
insecurity,
many.
How
especially-
does
That's not it.
insecurity, how is insecurity the responsibility of the family?
Okay,
Do you
fine
understand?
then.
Or of
Okay,
a
now-
parent
How is securing
that
your
has his own
children-
immediate
Okay,
family
now-
to take care of.
The
Let me now
responsibility
tell
of
you.
your responsibility.
Let me not tell you how insecurity is
The
actually
responsibility of the family.
the
Of a parent.
responsibility of the parent. Now, as a parent, if you fail to educate, to bring up your child, to take care of this child, and you leave that child out there without nothing to survive with, no job, no education.
Who is supposed to provide
Listen,
job for a child
listen,
that is
listen,
growing? Is it supposed to be the
listen
parent
now.
that provide a job, or the society
Listen,
and the government
listen,
that makes
listen,
jobs readily available for
listen.
that person?
Now the government cannot make job available for everybody.
Of course not, but they have a
Understand,
part to
eh?
play in it. And if the government is not
And
doing
the
what they're
government-
supposed to do,
excuse me,
there'll be
and
a massive
now-
rate of unemployment,
No,
which
now
then
the
pushes people
government is
back to
playing-
crime.
Now the government is playing their own part.
How?
That is why if you shake, if you do your research well and you shake it, it is the majority that have the job.
Mr. James,
People
I
that
expect
want-
that
listen,
when I ask you this
listen
question,
to me.
I expect that
No,
you're
I'm
going to be
trying
giving
to
us
give
like
you an
proper
answer.
statistics, because you're a
I'm
politician.
giving you proper statistics.
But you're not
my
giving any
dear.
statistics.
You know-
You're just saying the parents. How? You're bringing in the family, and I don't
Okay,
see how
let's,
the family this directly affects, a parent of a family.
Some topics are actually very complex and need good analytical perspectives to be able to answer it properly. When we're talking about the political terrain or ecosystem of Nigeria,
Yeah.
it's a little bit complex and all that, but inherently, your question is
I don't understand why you guys
Do you-
are sounding like you are in a
Why-
bad bedroom.
why-
Speak
why-
up.
why. What inherently your question is it the responsibility of the family?
No, we're saying the question is simple. It's the problem of Nigeria, because if you check it, we've had the same problem since I was a child.
Yes.
And we are still being faced with the same problem. Nigeria is 60 something years, going to 65, going to be 65 this year, right? 64, we turned 64 last year. Exactly. Since I was a child, we've had issues with electricity, we've had issues with security, even if not as bad as it was then. We've had issues with
It's always
corruption.
been there.
It's being the same thing.
But
The
then,
same
it's actually
person
increasing.
a person comes to you to campaign at 20 years ago. The person campaigns, I'll give you light, I'll give you electricity,
And
I'll provide
till
jobs,
now,
I'll provide security.
It's still the
20
same
years
thing.
later, the person is still
Yes.
campaigning the same thing. So that's
You
why
know-
I'm
you know,
saying.
before-
Okay, now-
before we start, Mr. James,
Did you
So
hold that
that's why-
person accountable?
No, it's not about holding that
I
person.
think
That's
you
why
have-
we say that the person is not.
Excuse me,
The
no,
government is
excuse
not,
me.
because that
No, you
person
will not just
campaigned
stand
with
up
those.
and
Mr.
blame
Joe.
the government.
I'm trying to make
Don't
a
put all
point.
the blame on the government.
Mr.
See,
I'm trying to make a point. I'm heading
Mr.
somewhere.
James.
Okay, Ed,
Mr. James.
So when you get
I
there,
think-
you wait for me. I'll meet you
Mr.
up.
James, you've made your point. Before Mr. James started answering questions, I called him a career politician. You don't expect a career politician to have anything to
Negative to say
against
the government.
And that's
But
a
let's
lie.
do
And
some-
that's a lie. And
Let's
that's a
let's do
lie.
some analysis.
Listen.
Do you know,
Li-
Mr.
no,
James,
no, no, no,
Mr.
no,
James,
no, no, no.
Mr. James,
Excuse me.
when-
Excuse me.
Go to the streets. Wait, go to the street. Ask a young person.
Yeah.
Ask them, say, what are you going to do when you enter any public position or political position? What would they say? They will say, if I enter there, I will carry my own money.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Now,
Yes.
So now, who will you blame for that? Who will you
Myself,
blame?
my family,
Is it
my
the
family and
government
myself.
or the parents? Who will you blame
Land.
for that?
How is that
Now,
the parents?
now you
fault?
see those
What- do you
kids
know why I'm
lack
smiling?
proper upbringing, so you
Do you
blame the
know-
parents
do you
for
know-
that.
Oh,
Understand?
you
No, you
Because
can't say
now,
blame.
as
no,
a father, now,
you
see,
can't say blame the parents for
let
that.
me tell you now, as a father now, if you ask my son, if you get there, what will you do? He will tell you what he wants to do.
Will they
He
allow
will
your
not
son
tell
get
you
there?
that he
Mr.
is
James, let
going
me ask
to
you
go
a
and
very-
thief money or
Let
to
me
go and
ask
do
you a very
something.
candid
Mr.
question.
James,
If your
yes,
son
excuse
has,
me.
if
Sit
your
down.
son has
Y-
very,
y-
very
Mr. James.
Good.
if your son
Excuse
has
me.
very genuine,
Yes.
what's it called? What's it called now? Plans for
Ye-
Nigeria.
yeah.
Would they allow your son get there?
Why will he not
Hold
get there?
on.
That is why me
Hold
as
on.
a parent, I am laying the foundation for
Hold on,
him to
because
get
in
there. He will
present
get
day,
there.
we have people that have
You know,
genuine interest.
what
and
is the
plans
present
to
day?
move the country forward? But
Who are they? Who are
because
they?
of the corruption
No,
and the
list
interest
their
of this
name.
sect of people
List the
that you have
name of those
refused to
people.
blame,
List the name of
they
those
have
people.
vehemently
List
refused
the
to allow
name
those
of
people
those
get
people.
to the
Who
point
are
where they're
those
supposed to
people?
help move the country forward.
List the name of those people.
And you're being
Is
political.
it James?
You're
No,
being
call
political.
their
Obviously,
name.
no,
Is
I
it
don't want to call
Atiku?
names,
Is
so that it
it
doesn't look like I'm
Obi?
campaigning for
Is
them.
it Kwankwaso? Is it Hameshi?
You
Is
can't
it,
say you can't say that
who
the
are
government,
who?
the government has
Or is
actually
it Basi?
should be held
Who are those
responsible
people?
for majority of the
Understand? So
problems
I
that
am
we are
saying
having
now
in
the issue
Nigeria.
that we're having in Nigeria, it is not the government issue. It
It's
is
what issue?
It is issue of the okay. See now, let me give you a valid example now. 8 years ago or 10 years ago, or I should just say 12, I was still looking up to my parents. I was not a parent then. Understand? But today I'm a parent. So
When
now
does that
listen,
change?
What I'm trying to tell you that what my father did not fight for or fix. I am now fighting to fix it.
If it comes
So that
from
my
the
own
same
children-
people,
No.
because of the same
Listen,
people that are in power.
excuse me.
Explain to me
Now
why
you are
an
blaming the
80-year-old
same
man
people.
is in
Listen.
power today.
Listen.
When there are
Now you-
40-something-year-olds and 50-something-year-olds with
Very
forward-thinking minds that should move
Very
the country
good.
to the next level.
Very
and they
good.
will not let them get there.
Very good.
I mean, you want to tell me that your president is actually 74 years?
Listen, now you
Do you
said
actually
an
believe
84
that?
years old, right?
Yes, an 80-year-old is still in government. What are you
in
doing? You
government,
should be
blah, blah, blah,
retired.
blah, blah.
You should be
What
resting.
have you done
You can't
on
even
your
make
own part?
proper
Excuse
statements.
me now. What have you done on your own part attacking this 84 years old man?
As
Have the
Nigerian,
youth of Nigeria stood up
We have
and they have
stood up,
taken to
oh.
the street
We
and
went-
said, we don't want
Are
you
you
again?
serious?
Have you locked your office?
are you
Are they
kidding
not
me?
still going
Mr.
to
James,
work?
have you forgotten
Now the
NSAS?
price of fuel is high.
Have you forgotten
refused to buy
NSAS?
fuel?
Have you
Mr.
forgotten
Are you not buying fuel
NSAS?
in your house?
Have you forgotten
Sorry.
NSAS?
Are you not buying fuel in your house?
Have you forgotten
What
NSAS?
happened in
We
NSAS?
came out
We
in
came
March.
out. All of
We
us
said
came
no
out.
to bad governance.
Uh-huh.
We protested.
Was it the government
Do you
that
know
killed?
Do you know how many people died and the government said that nobody died? This country is not even worth dying for.
How
in the
many
first
dead
place.
body did you see?
You cannot even come out and say the government.
How many
is not
dead body
responsible.
did- how many
This
dead body
government
did you
killed
see?
her own citizens.
How many
and then
dead
came
body
out
did you
and
see?
Said that nobody was
Who
shot.
are who? How
That
many
they
dead
used
body
rubber
did you
bullets.
see? How many
What are
dead
you
body?
saying?
How many dead body did you see?
I don't expect you to
You see,
agree.
now you see the
like
issue
Mr. Basi
with-
has
see,
said.
excuse me, no,
I don't expect you to agree because you're a politician
Exactly.
yourself.
You see,
I don't expect
Now you see the masses.
Actually,
I don't know why
I'll
you
be
see,
delusional
listen.
to think
No,
that you would
no,
agree
no,
that the
no.
government has a
And I
fault
will make
in
this
the
very,
issues
very
with the
clear.
country.
Listen.
I'll be delusional.
And I will make this very, very clear. You know, as upcoming youth that you are, if you don't fight for it, you don't expect, another person to fight for it. Now you are blaming the government for
Because it's still the same people that are in power since that time till now. The same things that they said they were going to
if
do,
you
they
don't want
haven't
these
done.
people in power, what
I came
should
out
you
to
do?
vote.
When?
I came out to vote in 2023. Hold on.
Who do you vote for?
Calm down.
Who do you vote for?
Can you calm down?
I
I
will
came
not
out to
calm
vote
down.
in 2023.
Who do you vote for?
Wait now.
Tell me the person that you vote for now, so
Mr.
I
James,
will
allow
know
me
whether
to
you are
make a
really
state-
working for this.
Allow me to make a statement.
Please.
I came out to vote in 2023.
Okay.
I did not just vote. I waited till after my votes. Our votes were counted in my polling unit before I went home. I came out as early as 7 o'clock. I went home around almost 9 p.m. that day. Do you know that when they were calling my polling unit, I was literally in shock.
That
My
means
mouth
nobody
could not
voted there
close.
then. Nobody voted
Because
there.
we
Now we have a
counted the
system
votes together.
in Nigeria that
I
works.
voted for who I want.
That means
and then
nobody
you
voted
come
there.
and impose who I don't
know
want
That
on
means
me.
your vote was invalid.
same people-
Nothing
You
happened
know-
there.
Hold
That
on.
means in your polling unit,
Hold
nothing,
on.
nothing
The
actually
same
happened
people,
there. Nobody
the same
voted.
people that have been in power
Yes.
in the last 20, 30 years are the same people that are in power now.
Who are the same
and
people?
are the same people that have been,
Obasanjo is no more in
and are the same people
power.
that have been promising us
Yaradua
the
is
same-
no more in power.
You're not supposed to be talking when I'm
Goodluck is
talking.
no more in
You're not
power.
supposed to be talking
Who we
when
have
I'm
in
talking.
power now is Tinubu. Has Tinubu ever ruled Nigeria?
the same things that they
So why
said
are you
they were
saying
going
the
to
same
do.
people? These are different
same
people.
set of people, the
Who are
same
the
things.
sets of people? These are different people.
Are you going to
different.
allow me
They are
make
all
a
different. Why
statement?
should I allow you when you don't want to fight for
What are we
what is
fighting
right?
for?
The problem is,
So
Mr.
now
James,
my issue is
Mr.
don't
James.
blame the government.
Why?
Because the government cannot fix it.
So
on their
what,
own.
so,
Now
so
the
what happened in
government
Jos?
has
So what
tried.
happened in Jos? People should be the ones responsible
what
for protecting
happened-
lives and properties.
No.
Is that what
no.
you're
Oh,
saying?
you see. Now even the youth need to protect their own self.
What do you mean they need you to?
Eh,
What are you
they
talking
need to
about?
protect their own self too. Now
You-
the government
you-
is trying, so let us say that they are
You
trying.
were supposed to be the anchor.
You know,
Because I don't understand what he's
I
saying.
don't understand.
Give me time to
Youth,
talk.
So I was
youth
trying
of
to say-
nowadays
I was
will
trying to
just
make a-
wake up
Should
and
I
you
say
are all
something?
crying for
Please
the
say
government. The
Should I say
are the
something?
government
Yes.
not human
Okay,
being?
Mr.
Are they not human
Mr.
being?
Mr.
Are they not somebody's father, mother, sister?
James.
What
Mr.
I say?
James.
Yes, I'm there.
You've made your point. You said
And I'm
He has
still
not
making
made
more.
any
No,
point.
you've made
And
your
I'm still
point. It's
making
okay.
He has not made
You
any
said
point.
that-
What
I
he
don't
has
like
ended
when
up
people try
saying
to
is
criticize
bias.
the government. I'm not biased. It's the government.
He said that the families are responsible
Yeah.
for whatever it is that is happening. That the government should not be held responsible for
The same
for
things that they've
everything.
been saying that they will do
It's-
from
it's
time
okay.
immemorial that they've not
It's
still been
okay.
able to do.
Now let's draw some analysis.
Go ahead.
The thing is that, as I said before, if you go on the streets and then you ask a young person and say, what would you do when you become the president of this country? 8 out of 10. The person
Will
tell
think
you
of
that
themselves
I'm
first.
going to carry my own money.
Because other people
Why?
before me have
Because-
done the same
yes, Why? Because this is something that they have seen happen down through the years.
Yes.
You hear it in the news that a government official did this.
A
did
current,
that, and then
a sitting government official said it. I mean, he was not sitting at the time, but then he said
He
it
said,
was his own turn.
done.
Like
Even
Nigeria is his father's property.
the president said why he's going to become the president of the country is because it is
was
his
his
own
turn.
turn to be the
So are we
president.
now
and
taking-
not necessarily what he was going to do for the people and all of those things. Now,
And somebody is sitting
Now
down there
somebody
telling
is
me
saying-
who did I ask
When
me
he
who did I
said
vote
Miss-
for?
it was
Miss-
his
Miss-
own
Miss-
turn,
Miss-
please don't misquote Mr. President. It was his own turn to make a difference.
So
To
between now
put
and
it
then,
in the right
so
place.
between now and then, please, what tangible
the
difference
same
have
man
you seen?
came in listing.
Negatively or positively?
Now you see it. Now you need to look into the government of President Ahmed Tinubu. The man is doing fantastic work. Understand? You see, I know
This is
there's
not a campaign.
lot of people trying
Mr.
to
James, this is not a
sabotage
campaign.
His government
This
and his
is not a
person,
campaign.
of which we know them.
You don't
but
get to
see,
do that.
Let us make it right here. Now the government is not actually the issue.
Mr. Chris,
Understand?
Mr.
If you
Mr.
fail to
Mr.
bring
James.
up your kids, listen. Let me
Mr.
make
James,
this right.
bring up
if
your
you
kids in
fail
what
to
regard?
put
in what regard?
do you understand?
home training,
You know, we say,
You understand?
do you know, we can use the family structure to actually draw
and that is
analogies
what I
as
did
to how-
and that's what I
Yes.
did at
As
the
to how-
beginning.
as to
Now
draw
you said
analogies as
if
what
you
is
go
happening.
out there and
I
you
was
see
telling-
a child of 10 years
Please,
old
one person at
and
a
you
time.
ask him
It was-
what will he
it
do?
was-
Mr. James, you've made your
You
point.
said-
Allow somebody else to
It
talk.
was
No,
you
no,
that I
no.
was asking. I
know,
think I had a conversation.
we have
with
been
you
working hard to
sometime-
fix this
I had a
country.
I had a conversation
And you
with him
youth
some
will
time
not
ago.
support the
And I
government.
told him that
you come, you criticize every time.
there
I
are
don't
things
like that.
if you,
know?
you as a father, if you don't want to see it in your children, you don't
do
communicate
them.
it.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
You as a president, if there are things you don't want to see happen in your
There are
country,
things you
there is
shouldn't
something
do
P2B
or
said
should
during
do.
one of his interviews. He said, before you can fight corruption as a government official, you should make sure that you yourself is not corrupt. You cannot fight something that you are.
Of course.
Right? You can't say you are working and then that thing you say you are fighting, you are equally doing it as a government official. And a lot of us, as a young person, it is only your personal decisions that will make you go as a government official and you will not do what the government are doing. Because these are the examples that they've set for you down through the years. From Abia State, it's as if that anything good is now the wrong thing. Look at how Alex Oti is doing in Abia State. He's doing marvelously well. Somebody who failed in Abia State, Ojus Okalo, Okezi Pazo, and his brother,
rest of them.
the one from Ibeku Muaya. All of them, they did absolute, they failed
My
woefully.
lecturer said when
And
I
at
was
the
in
time-
year one
and
that
then
Abia
somebody-
State was the dirtiest state in the
It was
world.
lived there now. When
The
I
whole
came to
world.
Abuja, it was not just yesterday that I came to Abuja. I lived there for years. Where my dad bought land, diminished. Like, people were no longer there. We even planned to move out from that place even before this guy came in. Now, what I'm telling in essence is, those young people who are hearing those things spoken about in our families, where your mom and your dad are having conversation about the government, how they are stealing money, how they are pushing all those things, they are hearing it. And it's setting a certain level of precedence that if they go there, they will definitely do the same thing, because this is the thing that the government has actually laid for them. You are there, go to some government offices here. Just to sign a document. Okay, somebody in church the other day was saying how that a contract has been made available.
Yeah.
They've already signed the contract, but somebody is holding it.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
wants the person whose
Yes,
the contract has been
to-
awarded.
yes, to give
come-
him some money.
To give him some money before he releases the whatever letter
That happens, yeah.
that we
A
that
lot
has to
of
be.
times it
What do you
Yes.
call that?
And then when that person passes through that, if the person goes to the office again, he would want to do the same thing, because
the
this is
people
the
coming, yeah.
examples that we've said
Yeah.
as government officials. And you're talking about the family. Let me tell you the responsibility of the family. The family is the first agent.
Unit
If
of
not,
society.
Unit, yes.
excuse me,
Wait,
excuse
Mr.
me,
Chris.
excuse me.
Mr. James, hold
no.
on, let him make his
You
point.
see-
Now
Let me
you say
finish.
you had your turn. Allow him talk.
Now, it is
No,
the
no,
two
no,
of
you
you
had
are
your
talking.
turn.
Now the
You
two of
had
you
your
are
turn.
supporting each
Allow
other now.
your turn.
And they
Allow
say
him.
yes, yes,
Allow
yes.
The thing is that
And he's talking.
no, the thing is that when you say these examples, you don't blame it on the family. It is your responsibility as far as to send your child to school.
Yeah.
But after they go to school, you're not the
What
one to give them
happens?
job.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
Then let
say.
them
You're not the
create
one to
job.
give them job.
Let them create
Wait.
job.
It's not everybody that is an entrepreneur.
Say your pikin go graduate,
Not
no
everybody
worry.
is
He-
an entrepreneur.
he will get job.
It's an entrepreneur.
Understand?
Where would the
You
work come
get
from?
job.
Since you said that the
How
government
many
is
jobs
not
Am I not
created?
creating jobs?
How many have you
Am
created?
I not creating jobs?
Create and employ other
I'm
people.
not saying.
Nobody is an
Company,
entrepreneur.
sorry. You want to work in my my
Nobody's
company. Please,
nobody's-
please, please,
If
please
your
resign
company
for
is
here
the only
and come
company
to me.
left, I'll be unemployed.
You see,
No, I'm telling you the truth.
That means you don't
Because
need a
it could be
job.
a fraudulent company.
Don't you want a
Because
job in the villa?
could be a
Don't you
fraudulent-
want a job in
Mr.
the
James,
villa?
somebody's trying to make a point. Can you allow him?
So-
You had your turn.
So what we are saying in essence is-
you people are
what we are
criticizing
saying-
this government.
what we are saying
and you
in
forget
essence
that
is-
these people are human beings.
There are things that respond. If you don't in your church, if the sound goes off, you call the media.
Because they are the
personnel.
ones to be
There's
held
no one
accountable,
responsible.
yes.
You don't just go and say, okay, everybody come. Even the people from the children department, come and fix whatever. No, it will cause confusion. The family, it is your responsibility to send your child to school. But sometimes it is the government's responsibility to make going to that school easier and more
Or
secure.
subsidized, yeah.
These people that they kidnapped from their schools,
Yeah.
the parents send them to
Do
school.
you
Then the
understand?
government
Doing
come
their
and
own
kidnap them.
responsibility.
The government send people to come and kidnap them.
Do you know that
Yes.
Shegumi actually said that the government knows these guys by
He said
their
yes.
names and
He
where
said
they
go
are.
there with them.
They said that.
It is government officials that go
Shegumi
for the
came out
that goes
on
for
an
the
interview
that
and said
allegedly
that.
goes for the negotiations.
Was
of
it the
these things.
government that went there to go and kidnap
How
the
can
girls?
how
Is
can
it
you
not
come
a
out
US
and
Was it the
say
government that
Is it
went there
not-
to go and kidnap
is it
the
not the
girls?
US
Is
government?
it not the same
Is it
youth?
not the US government
Is
that
it not the
fought
same
the
youth
terrorism?
that came from a
That
failed home
terrorism-
that went there to go and kidnap those children?
Wait.
Was it the government?
When-
Now you want to blame the
But
government.
but
Why don't you blame the
but Mr.
parents
James,
of
Sheikh
those kids?
Yeah.
Blame the parents of those
sending
kids.
their kids to school.
No,
Sending their schools
not the
to
one
their
that
kids
sent
to
to
school.
school. The one that failed to go to school and they are not
one that
kidnappers
failed-
on the streets.
One of the reasons,
Don't they have
one of the
fathers?
major reasons those ones failed to
Now,
go-
now their father
Wait.
failed them.
I was
Somebody
very-
failed those
What
ones
are you
too.
even
Do
talking
you know
about?
where
What are you
Do you
saying?
know where I considered the section of Nigeria?
No, no,
The first
no,
time I
no.
considered it was when I traveled to Zamfara.
What do you want to do?
Literally.
Zamfara? What do you want to do
I
in
went to
Zamfara?
Zamfara.
Can
That's
you
where I
can
did
you
my
can you
NYSC.
can you
Or
imagine
Zamfara.
what do you want to do in
I did my
Zamfara?
my NYSC camp in Zamfara.
Okay.
When I went there,
Mr. James, you are
do you know
unbelievable.
that if you see the children there, I've never seen the poorest people coming from my state, Abia State,
Are better
is-
than the
are
children
better
there.
from those are better than those people. So who put them in those situations? Some of them, their parents.
Who gave
they
birth
go
to
out
them?
every day.
Who gave
Some of
birth
the
to them?
Fulani herdsmen has taken over their farms.
Who gave birth to
They
them?
don't even have. They don't even have farms.
Who
How is
gave
that the
who
fault
gave
of those
birth to
families?
Fulani
How
How is
herdsmen?
the fault of those families?
Who gave birth to
How
Fulani
is
herdsmen?
how is it their fault?
Who gave birth to
Some of
Fulani
them, they
herdsmen?
go-
Is it the
see,
government?
Who empowers Fulani headsmen?
The school I went to.
How do they get the arms that they use?
Who
empowers them?
Who get them?
Who
the arms?
empowers
empowered
them?
you
Who
now?
get Fulani herdsmen
Who
the
gave you
arms they are
transport
using?
now?
Who-
Is it the
I
government?
walked.
Who-
I
who-
walked.
Them too, they work. I think they farm and they got their own money too, and they did what they want to do.
So
Eh?
Fulani herdsmen will come and take over
Yeah.
their farms.
Which farms?
Mr. James, I don't have anything to say to you, but all I can say is
You know, we
Who's
just
house?
have
what I can
human.
say is
You
what
see.
I can say is that while an
You
average
know-
Nigerian has their part to play, you talk about patriotism, you talk about the right mindset, then again the government still should be held accountable for current predicament of this country. The large chunk of it should
There's
be
nothing
should
like
be
the large
passed.
chunk.
No, the
When
large
we're
chunk
talking
of
of
it.
no,
Why I
don't
said
even go there. The large chunk.
Yes,
Which
why
one
I
is the
said-
large chunk?
Let's all do our
one is-
part.
which one
Let's
is the
all
last chunk?
play
There's only
our
like last
part.
chunk.
Yes, here's why I said that.
Listen.
No.
Here's why I said that.
The
Because of
responsibility is not divided. Look,
It's
There's
divided.
something- no.
It's divided.
Listen
It's
to me.
divided.
Yes, why I
It's
said that.
divided.
there are types
It
of
is.
responsibilities,
Allow
and there is
me
a
to-
responsibility.
allow
a type
me
of
to
responsibility that
explain.
is divided.
allow me to explain why I
If the
said
government
that.
cannot guide you, my guy, buy yourself
The
a gun.
families,
Buy
the
yourself a gun and
families.
guide
It's
yourself.
illegal
What
to
are you
own a
saying?
gun in
Eh?
Nigeria.
What are you saying? Protect
It's
yourself.
illegal to
Eh?
own a
It is
gun
illegal
If
in
it's
to
not
own a
like
gun.
Nigeria.
that,
You
go
cannot
and
own a
register.
gun.
Protect yourself.
They did not legalize
all of you are
them
blaming the
owning
government.
arms.
Blame the government. Guide yourself
It's
too.
illegal to own a gun
Even the
in
government is
Nigeria.
tired.
It's illegal to own a gun in Nigeria. You can't
Mr.
tell people to
James.
go and buy
Even
a
the
gun
government is tired,
or
you
to go
know.
and buy guns.
Mr. James.
Even
You
the
see,
government
you
said
don't
that they
know.
cannot legalize owning weapons
Are we
in
still
Nigeria.
brethren?
You know the
So
things.
guys,
You see.
let's not
You
get
see,
carried away.
You see,
Are we still brethren?
Let's not get
we
carried
should
away.
not see the government
Here's
as
why-
the problem of Nigeria.
So what
The
is-
government
Here's
as the
why-
government
Families are the- you are saying that the
you know,
families are the problem of
let
Nigeria.
the family play their role well, and the government too will play their, and everything will
I
be
was trying to
balanced.
say something before
You see,
Mr.
it will
James
be
before
balanced.
Mr. Basi cut me off. So here's why I said that the large chunk of it. My reason for that choice of word is because you rightly said something about an average Nigerian youth thinking that, oh, when I get there, this is
You
what
need
I'm
to carry
going
their own-
hold
because this is
on.
the examples that
Hold
they've
on now.
seen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because that has already eaten deep into us or into an average Nigerian.
No,
but somebody,
eating
Mr. James,
deep
can you
into
hold on?
you, eating deep into you, because
What I'm trying to say
because
is,
somebody
it
like
takes
me,
you-
if I
before-
get there,
Mr.
I will
James,
make
allow
a
me say
difference.
what I
I'm not
want
there
to
to go and
say
eat
now.
money.
Can you calm down?
I'm there to promote Nigeria.
Calm
to fix
down.
the
Let me say
country.
what I want to say.
Why
So why I
you
said
say
that is
average youth,
because
you should not do that.
before ever you go into a
You should
public
not do
office, you are
that.
a Nigerian.
With don't go there to go and
right?
steal money, please.
And
I'm saying,
hold
exactly.
on, that's what I'm trying to say.
What
The
are you
people who get into those public offices are Nigerians. So if as a Nigerian your mentality is already corrupt and you're not looking to do something different, you're going to go there and replicate the same thing. That's where the problem on the part of the Nigerians, I'm saying, comes from. But it's not coming from the
I know how much I paid for my driver's
Hold on
license.
now.
I know the
It's not
official
coming from the
amount,
fact.
oh, and I know another amount.
It's not coming from the
The
fact
lady
that
who signed it, I know how
that
much she took to
Nigerians are
sign
not
it.
that the youths are not doing what they're supposed
It's
to
not
do.
the driver
As
license.
of present
What I
day,
need you to do now is to join a political party and campaign so that you can go and make that difference.
I'm not
there.
campaigning for anybody.
As far as you two will sit down here and complain from now till tomorrow, it does not fix the country.
so that's why you
And
say-
I will get there now, and you'll be saying, "James, fix the country." Why you two? Let's go together. Let's go and fix the country.
like we can
Eh?
go together if I
Let's
actually
go
wanted
together.
to go.
Exactly.
Let's go together.
Mr. James, go
Oh my
together.
Tell us
God,
what
now,
you
hold on,
think.
what?
Mr.
Let's go
James, go
together. Go
together.
and fix the
What
country.
I think is
So let us
that
don't blame the
present day
government.
Nigeria is not worth dying for. It's actually not worth dying for.
If it's
but
not
tell
worth-
us what
come
you
on.
think. Do you think our parents failed us during their time?
No,
and they
for you
didn't
people
do what
that
they were
don't want to
supposed
fight
do?
for Nigeria,
Or
you can leave
think
the
that
country
the
for
problem
us.
of the
We will
country
fix
is
it,
solely on the government?
We'll fix the
Tell us what
country
you
by
think.
ourselves. We'll
Come
fix
on,
the
go on,
country.